So the infographic for today was really about remembering that your voice, my voice, is part of you, the singer. You are your instrument. And thinking about the year to come and what you want to do with your voice, you have to hoist on board that it's an integral part of you, and you have to take care of you and understand really clearly how your instrument works. And I would say that this is something that becomes really apparent the more you get into it, the more you begin to understand why things happen the way they do. The wonder of how easy it is to sing well really begins to literally fall into place. And I had this experience just on Thursday last week when I went to have a lesson with David in the studio. It's always exacting, as you know, and he puts me through my paces. We looked at 2 songs. We looked at Morgen by Richard Strauss, an absolute favourite, but a very difficult song to sing. Not the actual mechanics of the ups and downs and the phrasing, it's actually the language. And also then we looked at Chanson Triste, completely different, by Fauré. And again, you know, I had so many of those light bulb moments where he is mentoring me and making me think. You know, he's stopping me a lot, but I am getting to question what I'm doing with my voice. And my sole interest at the moment going into next year is making sure that I do so healthily, that I am in tip-top condition personally to enable my voice to be a really good instrument, that I understand it, that I know the reasons why sometimes things don't work well, and I'm just going to have a really good time enjoying my voice, enjoying my experiences, and I'm inviting you to do just the same. But you do have to remember that your voice is a muscle, and therefore if you don't visit it very much in a kind of questioning way and looking at the whys and wherefores and the reasons, i.e. the coaching that I'm offering, the mentoring, the one-to-one lessons, going on the courses, all of this is really important if that is what you want to do. So it's a muscle and you have to visit it. The more you visit it, the more you kind of interact with everything that goes to make that muscle, your voice, work really well, then it will become, so much of it will become easier for you, and that's what the infographic is all about. Okay, well, before I go on too much, let's just have a look at the infographic for today. It says Technique Tuesday, sound advice, vocal nuts and bolts, because that is really what we're dealing with on a Technique Tuesday. It says your voice is a muscle. Like any muscle in the body, it can grow stronger even into our senior years when trained correctly. And of course the little hashtags mean a lot as well. Mindful learning, mentoring, neuroplasticity, vocal journey, mindset. Okay, so what is the right order of those little hashtags down there? I think number 1 is mindset. For me, mindset is absolutely fundamental. And then I think once you've got the right mindset, you are on your vocal journey. You have kind of taken ownership of it and you're moving forward on your vocal journey. Okay, now you're going to do mindful learning. Mindful learning, what does that mean? It means that you are appreciating that it is not just a simple matter of opening your mouth and out comes your voice. Of course that will happen, but there's something more behind what you want from your vocal journey, your learning, and that is to try to do it in such a way that you are employing neuroplasticity. Therefore, by repeated going back and looking at the same issues again and again, you in time will create a natural happening phenomenon, which is that you will take on those extra skills and it will become part of your everyday. You won't have to think about some of these basic technique things. You will know it, and that's what you're really after. So once you've taken on the idea that it all is possible if you do it enough, which will then create neuroplasticity, this is where the mentoring comes in. If you have really good guidance and you are being trained or guided correctly, then you will have an end result. You will have an end result. But no one's going to push you there. You have to be drawn to it. And hence my motivational infographic yesterday, that usually I find the people who make the most progress in their learning are people who they don't even have to think hard about it. They are so drawn by the needing to know, the wanting to do it better, the fascination, that they are drawn to it, and it happens, you know, given the patience and all the time that it takes. And that's why my infographic today, let's just have another quick look at it, is all about remembering that your voice is a muscle. And like any muscle in the body, it can grow stronger, even into our senior years. And this is really, for me personally, when trained correctly. So, yeah, there's a lot in today's infographic. What I'd really love to think is that, what I'd love to do is to get you thinking about how you'd like to chart your journey next year. What does that mean to you? And it can be anything. You know, you just got to kind of draw up a picture of what you'd like to get from your singing year, and then maybe map it out a bit. Think about it a bit. You know, just kind of pull those issues up into from your subconscious into your conscious, so that you know that by planning out your year and thinking ahead, you know pretty much what your commitment is to your singing and what your journey may be. Okay, bye for now, and see you again very soon. Mwah.